But
it's okay.
yeah, tell us about that.
You want to get a little ratchet sometimes.
I will go on
judge
record,
you, bro.
I will go on record and say I am a little baby fan.
I'm a little baby fan too.
Yeah.
Conservatively and responsibly.
When.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, how do you, sir? I've seen a lot of people, man. A lot of people, even in the business that we're in,
Okay.
fearful to talk to people. Oh my God, Luke, am I wrong? Am I wrong, Luke? Come on now. I've seen a lot of people fearful to talk to people, man. And I've seen people so fearful to talk to people that they've lost opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So someone who has, like you, someone who has spoken to the big names, right? What is your preparation, and what is your, I'd say, let's start there. What's your preparation to speak with people who are of, I guess, higher, not social status,
Like
but you know what I mean? Like have notoriety. Yeah.
Bigger people. They bleed like I bleed, man.
Mm-hmm.
They bleed like I bleed. I've been through so much, man. I've done so much. Most of the stuff these rappers are talking about, they're not doing. Some of this stuff they're talking about, they've done. I've done too. So I feel like I'm highly qualified, more than a lot of other interviewers, to talk to this artist. You know what I mean? So I don't have any fear, man. Maybe like when I first started off, man, with these interviews, but I'm at a point now, like, it's a conversation. You see how God just, it's a conversation, man. We're having a conversation. I don't look at them any different than I would look at a person that's here with the social status. Just because you're up here, bro, you bleed like I bleed. You could hop in your tour bus, go down the street and wreck and die just like I could. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to look at you because you got 2.1 million followers different. That the only difference is you hit. You may have hit quicker than you hit. You know what I mean? He hit that jackpot and he's on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't look at him any difference. That's my first step to preparation for an interview.
Right.
You're a normal person, man.
Right.
You're a normal person. So anything I want to ask you, I'm going to ask you. Bro.
And as simple as that concept is, Skeemz, and you're a normal person, I think a lot of people just need to understand that and hear that.
Straight up. Yeah.
Because sometimes we see people at a certain level, right? And that's all we've known them as. All that we've seen them as and all that we have known them as is that person up here.
These liars are these rappers are liars, okay? Some of these rappers, I say 60% of these rappers are liars. The stuff that they're rapping about, it's false. They're not living that life, man. They're at home majority of the day and they're playing Xbox, getting high. So the stuff that they're rapping about is lies. I'm sorry.
And it's funny, Skeemz. I'm not even just talking about rapping, man. I'm talking about I'm even talking about in the business world. You know what I'm saying? I'm even talking about in the realm of education. Like I know there's this complex in the classroom, right? Or especially, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes even younger kids, like especially younger kids, man. I mean like high school kids. And I say college kids as well, where there's like this dictator concept for the teacher. And you feel like there's something going on that's wrong. But you have like this fear of I'm lesser than because they have the platform. You know what I'm saying? And I say the same thing about now. Let's go back to hip hop, right? I say the same thing about, you know, people who have reached a certain level of status because of their, you know, fame or talent. We can put quotes around it depending on who you're talking about. And what we forget as people is, I think that there was a progression to this. You know what I mean? There were steps to this. And one time they were, or maybe they were on my level, or maybe even further back, maybe even quote unquote lower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I think once we can wrap our head around the fact that, you know, everybody's a seed that's just waiting to be
just waiting to grow. Yeah.
Just waiting to grow, man.
Yeah.
And just waiting to be watered, right?
Yep.
But that all
in the
takes
concrete, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But that all takes I think the watering of the plant is equivalent to the work, and I think the knowledge that you're supposed to obtain. Let me ask you that. I know everyone always says work hard, right? But what is your take on what else is needed besides the hard work? I never really hear people go into that.
mental health.
Mental health.
Yeah, man. You got to work hard mentally too. You can't just work hard. You'll work yourself crazy, man. You'll work yourself crazy, and then you won't even be useful when you get there. It's more than just work, man. And that took me a long time to figure out, though. You know, that took me a long time to figure out, but it's staying sharp emotionally, staying sharp mentally, staying sharp physically. You know what I mean? If you're sharp on with everything, you can work even better. And you might work, instead of working harder, you might just work smarter. And instead of putting 24 hours into a task, you complete the task in 2 because you're mentally sharp now.
Right.
You know, so just stand up on that, man. And that's a big thing, man, that's just going on in our culture, period, man. Like the whole mental health, you know. It's just African Americans, man. Like we don't really hear about that in the culture, but people suffer from mental health issues.
Right.
And you got to be sane, man. You know, if you're dealing with something, know how to talk to people, let stuff out. You know, as males, like especially I feel like black males growing up, man, it's like they almost want you to not let out. You got to just hold it in. It's cancer, bro. That's cancerous. You know what I mean? You got to let that stuff out of your body. If you're dealing with something, you got to talk to somebody. But I feel like they, you know, with black males, they want you to just hold it in. And some of it comes from hip hop. Some of it comes from rap, you know? And I feel like that's not too good, man. It's not too good. We need to work on things like that, man.
Earlier, and maybe I'm one of the only people who didn't know this, but I didn't know that Reagan was actually on the radio, right? And that's something I'm sure that you've read because of what you do. So how much studying? We think of studying, we think of textbooks, we think of, you know, SAT, we think of the, you know, having to pass the bar or the MCAT, right? But how much studying and analyzing do you do of other people on the radio?
Now, as far as interview?
Anything that's in particular to your craft and your brand as Steff Skeemz. How much, like, you know, film do you watch? How many interviews do you watch? Do you listen to other people on the radio? Okay. Now, do you do it with the intent? Do you watch it for entertainment? Or do you do it with the intent of becoming a better interviewer yourself?
I used to watch it for entertainment, but now I get mad because I do radio, so it's like you listen to an interview, then I'll find myself like, damn, why didn't he ask this question? Well, he had the artist going down this lane,
right?
Why didn't he lead him down this lane that get to this question? And I'm like, bro, just sit back, Steff, and just like it for a second. Just be a fan of it for a second. Stop being a critic, you know. But it's hard, you know. You're in it now, you know. But yeah, man, I do some analyzing. I do some analyzing. Sometimes I just like being a fan. Sometimes I might be in here in the studio and I'm doing production work or posting blogs, and I got interviews running in the side, just listening to them, having fun, okay, I like that. Or maybe, you know, if I got to interview an artist, so we got Meek Mill coming, and you know, he's coming tomorrow. I might listen.
Is he actually?
Nah, Meek Mill's not coming.
All right,
he's not.
Okay.
Shouts out Meek Mill, cool guy though. But say he's coming, I might listen to like one of his old interviews, because I don't want to ask him the same thing. Or if I do, it's something I want to touch up on. I know, don't ask him this way. Spin it, ask him a different way so he opens up more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't like to look at it too deep, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I know Lukey Lenz told me that he can't watch movies the same anymore because he's always analyzing the lighting and the and the sound and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
I hate that, man.
Yeah.
It's like when I went to broadcasting school, and then they teach you so
much.
Where'd you go? Ohio Center for Broadcasting.
Cool.
Shouts out OCB, man. Good time, man. Good time. But they teach you so much, and you start pinpointing. Oh man, you see they mess up right there. This mouse was in this scene, and now the mouse is gone. You know, you just start.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just sit back and enjoy it. You know?
Yeah.
Be a fan of it again.
I feel that. You
know, but hey, this is the nature of the beast, man.
That's dedication.
Yeah,
it's dedication and passion to your craft for sure.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So little people know that you'll actually be interviewing me next month.
Yeah.
And we're gonna turn the tables.
I'm gonna spin it on you.
Oh man.
I'm cool. Oh man. You try to put me in the hot seat. I'm gonna spin it on you so crazy.
We turn it around next month. What day is that? October 30th?
Well, let them wait.
Yeah.
We'll let them know soon.
Okay.
Let them wait.
Yeah, you know, so Hey, man. Everybody there in the Swano world, we have a show at the Chameleon Club coming up November 10th.
Okay.
More info on that later. Skeemz, anything coming up for you, man?
Man, I'm working, man. Interviews. I'm working, man.
Right.
I want to be in the streets way more. Look for me in these streets. Look for me in the streets. And if artists, like I told you, if you got shows, I'm always looking for the artists. I love the talent here in Baltimore. I cannot stress that enough. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys are known for a lot of R&B, which I respect. A lot of singing. A lot of R&B artists came from Baltimore. But when it comes to the rap, I say Young Moose. Rest in peace to Scooter all day. Didn't get to meet him, though. Good music. Didn't get to meet him, though. R&B side, we want to talk about R&B.
We got Tony Braxton. No, go ahead.
No, you go. You're from B-More. Tell me. I just know about Mario, Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco, Mario, Tony Braxton, and a whole slew of people just from Maryland. Like
Maryland
Logic,
kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Frederick.
JPEG Mafia.
Okay.
Brent Fayez, right? You know, Columbia. What's yours name? Black was born here. I don't know if we count him though.
Yeah, I don't know if he claims it, so that's kind of where that.
I mean, Tupac didn't claim Baltimore, but he went to Baltimore School for the Arts. So I mean, you know, I don't know. But
yeah. Rest in peace of Dead right there, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Skeemz?
A lot of talent out here, man.
Can we get like an ending, like a proper ending? You want this film? You want to stop and then film?
Actually, yeah, I was filming that entire thing. So you geeking the whole time.
That's beautiful. That's good B-roll, no?
It's good B-roll, yes.
Yes, awesome.
I'm gonna spin it on you so hard. This is the ending right here. I'm gonna spin it on him so hard, right? When we do this interview, when I interview him, because he does his music, right? He came out, he told me, yo, I sing, I'm doing his tours, doing the New York thing. You need to rock with me. I haven't even listened to the music yet. You know why I'm rocking with him? And I haven't even told you? Your character. I like your character.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? I like your character. It's different from what I've seen here. Since I've been here, it's different. It's authentic. It's you.
Thank
you know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm wrong with you. I ain't listened to the music yet. If it's trash, I'm going to let you know. But I'm rocking with you because of your character, man. And I'm going to spin it on him so hard, bro. Bro.
Skeemz, I just want to highlight.
Get in the picture, too, man. I'm going to spin it on him so hard.
Flip it on you, bro.
It's going to get flipped around, tangled, tossed. Take that, toss it. Toss it in the air. That's how it's gonna get tossed. It's gonna get tossed like salad, the bad way. You feel me? Gonna get crazy. I'm telling you.
Are we ready for
Nah,
it?
man. I wanted to say I met Imani the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was reaching out to me because he was doing a performance,
Uh-huh.
and I wasn't able to make the performance. Obviously, I had a ton of stuff going on at the time, but. Next thing I know, he's in the office. You know what I'm saying? He's meeting with the bosses. He's got the suit on. He's doing the presentation.
Uh-huh.
And so we're really happy to have him on board. You know what I mean? The Baltimore Times is all about positive news. We're trying to break into doing different types of media production. And I mean, my man Imani, Luki on the lens over here, they're already ready. You know what I'm saying? Coming correct, coming professional. Definitely some, we're all about bringing, like we talked about earlier, bringing that younger demographic, bringing that newer generation. Not just seeing what they got, but trying to elevate it, help everybody around us. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
So,
Man, I appreciate you too.
Thank you. Man.
Everybody, make sure y'all follow Sweet Milk on Instagram. How do you spell it? Sweet. Come over here to say it in the mic real quick. Howard Stern said, "Never have quietness on the air." So I'ma hum a little bit. I'ma talk a little bit. Wait for her to come over to the microphone. Down.
What's good? This is Sweet Milk. Follow me on IG. That's sweet SWEET.MLK.
What do you do?
I'm a photographer. I do artist management. I do graphic design. I do it all, man.
Where can we see your pics?
We can see my pics at Olivia Camille Photography on Instagram. Check them out there. They're tagged all the time on all my other pages. Check me out. Give me a follow. I take dope flicks. That's what I do.
let's go.
Great. Lukey Lands, can we get you on? Can we get you on the mic? Tell your Instagram people on the mic. Tell your Instagram on the microphone on the mic.
Lukey Lens is pretty simple. LUKEYLENZ. That's with a Z. So maybe it's not so simple. But Lukey Lens with a Z. You can find my photos
I do graphic design. I do visualizers. I do all different types of things. You'll see me, or you might not because I'm behind the camera.
Who's the biggest person you work with?
Actually, I work with President Davo. He's a Baltimore native. I say that he's pretty big. He's got his name out there somewhere. So I'm gonna leave it on that.
Ooh.
He's worked with PNB Rock, but he's being modest. Stop being modest.
Hey.
Put Baltimore in front of PNB. That's love.
Damn.
Be more. That's
No,
love.
that's real.
Man.
That's real. That's real. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and head to BaltimoreTimes-online.com to get the latest positive news. It's a new edition out every week. Follow us at BTimes Online on the gram. We are on Twitter as well. Only positive news is what we're looking for, everybody. So
Yeah.
look out for other people in the community. All right.
Mm-hmm. You can follow me, Imani WJ Wright 1. Also follow the clothing line, SwanoDown. SwanoDown. Swano Skeemz. Let me hear you say Swano one time.
Swano. Baby.
And we out.
Swan, hold on. We ain't out.
Oh, we
Turn
not
the
out?
thing back on, man. What you mean, man? Drop that beat, man. Let everybody do gram shout outs. I can't get my gram shout out.
Get that grand shout out in.
Come on, man. Keep that beat running. I'm about to freestyle too, man. I like freestyle. Can we freestyle one time?
Hey, follow Lord
You got
X
the beat.
Business on the gram if we
Stupid.
freestyling right now.
Used to be in love like Cupid,
Hey.
but these thoughts they useless.
Yeah.
Hate to try to fight me and limb toothless. I'm in the booth with pound of piff. Y'all cranking, but it's deodorant. Get shot for something that bag. Catch me in a 89 Jag.
Hey.
Drop top on some 24s. Green paint, Lambo doors. Steff Skeemz, 92Q. Yes, sir, baby, we the strongest crew. Yeah, what a dude, though. I'm going to Pluto. Yeah, pockets fat like sumo. Yeah,
Hey.
trunk got kicked like just judo.
Hey.
Yeah. You can get that tubo.
Hey.
Yeah. Schemes in that building. Trying to get $1 million. Flip that to $1 trillion. Mind on $1 million. Mind on the money. Ain't nothing funny. Hold on, Instagram, man. Steff Skeemz, you already know, man. Steff Skeemz on everything, man. Yeah, be more. What up, man? Baltimore Times, man. Money J, man. We real lit like that. Photographer, little milk in that building. That little milk, right?
Sweet milk.
Sweet milk.
But she is little, though.
My
Little
guy in the
sweet
back,
milk.
Lucifer. Yeah, I mean, Lucky Lucifer. That's the nickname. And we lit. Yeah. Straight up.